Welcome to A Mason's Work, the podcast where we review Masonic symbols and illustrate how they can be used to solve problems in everyday life. With your host, Brian Mattox, a proud member of the Craftsman Online Media Network.
In going through the craft. And one of the things that's easy to forget is the roles in the lodge. So Worshipful Master, Senior Warden, Junior Warden, and the deacons all have an important part to play, as well as, all of the other supporting sort of roles. The thing that I want to speak to today, though, is the role of the Worshipful Master. And in the context of the degrees, particularly in my jurisdiction, the Worshipful Master represents the ability to open the lodge. It represents the ability to direct the activity of the lodge, and really represents essentially the thought leadership. And so when you are becoming the Worshipful Master in your own life, that really means moving outside of yourself and taking on the responsibility of above the individual wants and desires, beyond the emotional needs and requirements, beyond the day-to-day work of what you do. Sitting in that Worshipful Master position really is understanding what it means to essentially govern your life. And so what do you need to do? What data do you need? What information is missing from your daily process that you currently don't have to do that job well is probably the first place I would start. You'll be able to collect information from other functions, other cognitive functions, other positions in the lodge, if you will, as time goes on. But in the beginning, the first place to sit might not be Worshipful Master. You may not have enough information to sit in that chair. You may need to get better data. You may need to find a way to eliminate distractions, what have you. But when you sit there, you should be able to determine what's best for you in your life based on the data you have available. In the same way a CEO would make a good decision in their business, the same way the head of a household makes decisions on behalf of the family. That Worshipful Master is really about you and your place and your role in the universe. So when you sit in that chair, we're talking symbolically now. When you sit in that chair, be sure to understand what that really means. You have to move past the concerns of any one domain of the human experience and really sit as all of them kind of at once, with data coming in from each as you make those quality decisions.
The views represented in this podcast are those of the speaker alone and are not representative of any grand or subordinate lodge.
Hi, Brian here. I wanted to thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you have any suggestions or guidance for further episodes you'd like to see or hear, whatever the case may be, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at amasonswork.com, and we will try and incorporate your suggestions into a future recording. Thanks.
Freemasonry teaches us that the true work is within, a lifelong journey of reflection, discipline, and discovery. At A Mason's Work, we help Masons bring out their best selves through meaningful self-inquiry and symbolic practice. From personal reflection to lodge engagement, we offer tools that turn symbols into action. Visit us at amasonswork.com. The work is within. The time is now.